Good afternoon. It is my distinct pleasure to welcome everyone in this gathering with our Honorable Congressman David Price and the senior leaders of Democratic Party of North Carolina. It is my honor and great privilege in introducing the Honorable Congressman of Congressional District 4, Congressman David Price. Please welcome. It is my distinct pleasure and also a very much privilege in welcoming the Chairman of Democratic Party of North Carolina, Chairman Randy Voller. It is my distinct honor and I feel proud and privileged in introducing the Chairman of White County Democratic Party, Chairman Dan Blue. We are also privileged to have the presence of Mr. Eric Anderson. He is going to run for the US Congress. And I also have the proud privilege of introducing Virginia Penley. She is also with us today. And it is also my distinct pleasure to introduce Barbara Coppel. She is the chairman of Precinct 2004. Well, I have a lot of things to cover tonight, or this afternoon I should say. First of all, I would like to request Melissa Jaman, please come forward and mount the great flag of the United States of America. Thank you, Melissa. Now it is my privilege in welcoming Nasmir Islam. She is going to lead the national anthem of USA. Please rise.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, we're so gallantly streaming, and the rocket red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Nasmil. It was really great. And now I'll have the privilege to request Arsan Hassan. He's going to mount the flag of Bangladesh. Thank you. Now I'd like to request Sharmista Bomi. She is going to lead the national anthem of Bangladesh. Please join with her.
আমার সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি, চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ চিরদিন তোমার আকাশ তোমার বাতাস আমার প্রাণে, ও মায় আমার প্রাণে বাজায় বাঁশি সোনার বাংলা, আমি তোমায় ভালোবাসি।
Thank you, Sharmista. It was really great song. In fact, it is a great opportunity for us, for Bangladeshi community, in welcoming the distinguished guests from the Democratic Party, as well as the Congressman of Congressman District 4. Let me speak a little bit about the Bangladesh community. In fact, Bangladesh community is a very vibrant community here, and we are primarily concentrated in Wake County though, but folks also live some part of Charlotte, some part of Fayetteville, Wilson, and many pockets of this estate. We are definitely very hardworking, self-motivated, and goal-oriented community, and we very much concerned about the issues that are going on here as well as in Bangladesh. Lately, everybody knows that after Governor McCready took office, things are not going very good. Everything is going south. I hope Chairman Blue and Chairman Randy has a lot of things to talk about. About our community, one thing I like to say, we have a very good representation in different cross-section. We have many folks working as an academician. Many folks are working in the big computer conglomerate like IBM, Lenovo, Cisco. And we have a very good representation of physician community. They have a lot of respect in different arena in their professional field. And Bangladesh community is very much concerned, like I said before, what is going on here. And we like to be the part of the whole thing to resolve those issues that are affecting us. And we also believe that government has major role to play in terms of job growth. We also believe that healthcare should be accessible to everyone. We also believe that public education, healthcare, clean water, those affect everybody of our life should be equally important to us like anyone in this country. And we also like to mention one thing, that we have other group of folks, they are self-employed, they are also giving the opportunity for the employment opportunity for many people here, and we are also very much active in our community on different issues. And one more thing that I'd like to mention here today, this is a great coincidence, this is because this is our Bengali first month of the Bengali year 1421. And normally Bengali year means a lot to us. It means festivity, it means welcoming the guest, it means to have a lot of songs, dance, food. So we are very much privileged and honored that the chairman Voller, Chairman Blue, as well as our respected Congressman Price took the trouble to come over here in this month. So on behalf of our Bangladeshi community, I like to say Shubho Navabarsho, that means Happy New Year to all. Now let me speak a little bit about our Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a very small country in Southeast Asia. It's pretty much similar size like our Wisconsin estate, but we are densely populated. We have like 160 million people live there. So one issue that we always face, that is the scarcity of resource. But despite that fact, Bangladesh is doing very good in different fields. If you compare our neighbor, we are doing much better on very different index like infant mortality, women empowerment, so on and so forth. But in Bangladesh, one thing I like to mention here, that in our economy, garments industry plays a major role. In fact, it is one of the most foreign currency earner industry. It earns roughly $22 billion in a year. And we have like 4.5 million people are employed in this industry. This industry give a major breakthrough in terms of women empowerment, in terms of education for the poor kid, in terms of the accessible health care, and as a whole it made a significant contribution for uplifting the overall living standard of thousands and millions of people in Bangladesh. But lately, you know that because of the GSP issue, we are having little bit problem in that part. And you know that we had an accident last year in this time frame, and close to 1,100 people died. And that is a very unfortunate incident, and we are working to make the things better. And there are a lot of things has been put in place to change the overall scenario. Like there is increase of the salary, like 77%. Initially it was close to 3,000 taka. Now it is like 1,500 taka. There is like no labor, no child labor is allowed in the garment industry, and there are a lot of complaints already been put forward, which is being advocated by ILO. And also we are working closely with Chairman Robert Menendez, who is the Chairman of Senate Formulation Committee, also Ambassador Dan Mazina, for resolving our GSP issue. So today, I like to appeal to Congressman Price on behalf of our community, on behalf of hundreds and millions of people in Bangladesh, to give a second thought about that problem that GSP we are having. We are exporting close to $4.8 billion worth of goods in USA last year, and we are paid like $750 million taxes. So that will be a great relief if we can resolve that issue. It will give another boost up for our country in terms of the women empowerment, in terms of the good living condition for 110 million people, and also it will open another horizon for development opportunity for Bangladesh. With these few words, I like to request Anindo Nath, who is going to talk about a little bit minority operation in Bangladesh. Let me speak a little bit about Anindo. Anindo Nath is recognized one of the greatest activists in our community, and he is very much goal-oriented individual, and he helped me a lot for arranging this program. He has been instrumental of this program, and I know he makes good goals in the soccer field, and he is a good soccer player. With this few words, I like to request Anindo Nath, please talk about the minority operation. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Rashid Islam, for a nice introduction, and thank you, distinguished guest and the audience. It's my honor to get the opportunity to discuss one of the very important human rights violation issues in Bangladesh related to minority operation. With a population in excess of 160 million cramped into a less than 148,000 square kilometers, Bangladesh is one of the world's most densely populated countries. To make matter worse, almost the entire country lies in a floodplain with lives, farms, and crops constantly hanging in the balance. The pressure on land is enormous. When we say minority operation in Bangladesh is just political, it legitimizes the violence. Most of the people's houses they are burning are those of the poor. If you burn their house, they will leave the country and you get their land. Operation against minority also get used by both ruling and opposition party to redirect the attention of the people whenever there is a burning issue in Bangladesh. Last year, International Crime Tribunal started giving verdict against the war criminals who committed heinous crime such as mass murder and rapes during the liberation war of Bangladesh. Getting disappointed and being arrogant with the hang-to-death order for some of their leaders, the fundamentalist Islamic force, along with other opportunist groups, wreaked havoc upon the Hindu and other minorities in a most unreasonable retaliation. Thousands of houses and properties were burned, temples were destroyed, and the trend continues during and before the last national general election in Bangladesh, that held in January 24 of 2014. Minorities, being a very soft target, get attacked by extremist and organized groups during any local or national travels in Bangladesh. To make matter worse, in the 43 years of independence of Bangladesh, almost none of the criminals got prosecuted related to minority operation. The British High Commissioner in Dhaka, Mr. Robert Gibson, expressed his deep concern and resentment towards the attack upon the religious places and the recent attacks on minority communities in a press conference on 3rd March held in Dhaka. Del Muzina, who is US Ambassador to Bangladesh, also expressed deep concern about this kind of attacks and urged the Bangladesh government to take proper action. On 4th March of 2014, the United States State Department has expressed again concern over this type of attacks. 14th March 2014, European Parliament also showed deep concern in their resolution about the situation in Bangladesh, especially about the violence led by fundamentalists and other organized groups. As Bangladeshi expatriates, we appreciate all the support from USA and other international community. However, we think international community can do more. USA, being the leader of free world, can strongly denounce this type of heinous crimes against the minority population in Bangladesh and assist the Bangladesh government to constitute an anti-minority operations cell, raise a special force through establishment of a minority welfare ministry, and constitute a judicial committee to try the perpetrators of the attacks of the minorities. This is all the facts and figures, but I will finish my speech with a very personal note. Like Martin Luther King, I have a dream. I have the audacity to hope that with the